Good day, everyone. I am Grace Catapang. I stand before you today as a youth representative from a coastal community in Mindoro Island, Philippines. In my short lifetime, I have witnessed firsthand the devastating injustices inflicted upon an environment and communities. On my island just last year, a catastrophic oil spill was caused by an oil tanker carrying 900 liters of industrial fuel oil that submerged off our coast. It destroyed hectares of marine ecosystems and left thousands of people in my community without livelihood. I have witnessed devastating sights underwater, with corals bleaching because of rising sea temperatures, reefs suffocated by ghost nets, and once thriving ecosystems destroyed by human activities. If these current trends persist, more than 90% of these vital coral reefs ecosystems, supporting a quarter of all marine life on the planet and 500 million people worldwide, will vanish in less than 3 decades. This is not just about coral reefs. Ecosystems worldwide, from sea to land, are disappearing at alarming rates. Failure to reverse this loss now will burden future generations, your children and grandchildren, with the consequences of an unlivable world, enduring devastating ecological and economic impacts from the destruction of nature. All these tragedies unfolding on the ground underscore the urgency of our gathering today. But amidst our shared concern, the question remains, are we delivering fast enough? Living in a coastal community and actively participating in the Global Fund for Coral Reef supported program of Blue Alliance in the Philippines, I have witnessed firsthand how change happens on the ground. How we can regenerate threatened coral reef biodiversity if we invest sufficient resources and work with governments and local communities. Real change isn't merely the result of global leaders gathering in these conference rooms to write and approve resolutions or multilateral agreements. While these agreements are powerful words on paper, their impact is realized when programs are implemented and when they deliver tangible, real-world results. How many conferences do we have each year? And how many of these discussions actually translate into meaningful action on the ground? From my perspective, talking with fellow youth delegates in the negotiations, one sentiment runs through. We're spending a lot of time arguing over the minutiae, watering down resolutions, nitpicking on every word. But we, the youth, would like to remind you that we are running out of time. Every second we lose could be equivalent to more lives lost currently and in the future. While we are separated by borders, lines we have drawn on the map, we are one interconnected global community. The essence of multilateralism comes with us caring about what's happening beyond our borders. We fail as humanity when we go to these gatherings merely pushing for each of our nation's best interests. And when we fail to consider how our actions could impact people lives even beyond our borders. When we ignore what's happening because it is not our people, it is not our land, it is not our sea, we fail to truly address the triple planetary crisis. We have one ocean, one planet, and every action we do disproportionately impacts everyone in the world. A lot of us here today hold the privilege and power to make decisions and actions on a global scale and within our communities. However, the triple planetary crisis affects mostly those less privileged with fewer resources. It is now our moral responsibility to use this privilege and power to make decisions and care not just for our own countries and affiliations. Let us strive to form environmental multilateralism that is not only effective, but also equitable and inclusive, one that delivers tangible results at the speed the world so desperately needs. I urge each and every one of us to remember the faces and voices of those whose lives depend on the decisions we make in rooms like this. I would like to urge everyone to remember your why. Why are you here? What impact are you creating with the limited time we have at UNEA and beyond? Let us not forget that behind every statistic, behind every target, every commitment, every action, there is a human being, youth and future generations, with hopes and dreams, with families and communities, with a right that is to a future that is sustainable and just. Thank you.